Okay, hi folks. Today I want to show you something that I've been working on to increase our calories on the trail and also lighten our load. That seems to be my problem, is my food weight. For 5 days I'm coming in somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 pounds, 10 to 12 pounds for 5 days of food. I just take too much of the wrong foods, and this is what I've come up with, and it's working out very well. Basically, you got to dehydrate a lot of your meals. Get the fluid, get the liquid. The liquids are what gives you the weight in a lot of your foods. So what I've done is, I didn't know if it was going to work, but I went out to the Walmart. And if we get around here, that's the best price. And I got some of these chicken in a can. It's about $3.50 for a can, but you can get it on sale every once in a while. You can get 3 cans for like $5. So just keep your eyes open and look for a deal and stock up on these cans. Make sure whatever you get, it's in water and not oil. Oil will not dehydrate, and then you're going to end up, with a mess. So you want oil. So the chicken works out very well. I also tried the seasoned beef strips, again in water, not oil. These come in a little bit more than the chicken. 2 cans are like $4.50, something like that. You get 2 meals out of each one of these cans, by the way, also. So, it's not too bad that way. And then I've tried the tuna. Make sure, again, you get it in water, not oil. And you get 1 meal out of a can, okay? That works out very well. Now, as far as what it looks like after you dehydrate it, here's a tray that I just took off my dehydrator. And this was the chicken. And I mean, you couldn't see, it was loaded on here. 1 can will cover 1 tray. And you could not see through. Like here, you can see through to the plastic. And this is what you end up with. So it works out pretty well. And again, you get 2 meals out of 1 can. So you cut this in half. And basically, one half of a can is 1/3 of a cup. So here's 1/3 of a cup. So 1 can is 1/3 of a cup. And it is tasty. It is really, really good. And it dehydrates. I mean, when you put it in all this in warm water, it will rehydrate again. You need about 20 minutes or so. So I would say, get the camp, throw it all in a pot of warm water, and then go about, set up your tent or set up, your area, your hammock, whatever you're going to be staying in. Organize the area around your shelter. And then by the time you're done, your meal will be ready. So weight-wise, the chicken, the cans of chicken with the meal, after you dehydrate it, you're going to be looking at about 1.1 ounces for 1/3 of a cup of just the chicken. And this is what it looks like right here. This is 1/3 of a cup, already dehydrated. That's 1.1 ounces. And then your veggies, what I did is I went on Amazon and I just buy a container of dried veggies. There's everything in here. I don't know where the list is on here, but you look it up. You can get this on sale too. There's like 60. There's 16 supposedly servings in here. And again, I usually add 1/3 of a cup to each one of my Ziploc bags when I go to put together my meal. So each can of chicken would basically have 2, because there's 2/3 of a cup in here, there'd be 2/3 of a cup worth of veggies for each one of your cans to give you your two meals. And I've been trying to get away from ramen. It's just a lot of bad junk in it. So I also went to the Asian department, and you can get these Asian noodles and chow mein. Basically, this package here, they say is 3 servings. I don't know about you, but I would probably take 2 servings out of here. So this would be, again, 2 servings. There's 600 calories in here, so that means there'd be 300 calories with each one of these servings. And they come in at, well, each package is 6 ounces, so that would be 3 ounces per serving for each one of these packets. And I found 3 different versions here at Walmart. These run about $1.72 a package. So that's about 85 cents a meal for one of these if you add it to, if you're adding up the cost. So you have your chow mein noodles, and then I found these rice sticks. Again, same weight, 6 ounces. Oh, this is a little bit more. 600 calories. And again, I would use half the container, so I'd get 2 meals out of this. Again, around $1.70 a package. And then I'm trying this one here too. These here are bean threads. I'm not sure what they are. Similar to the ramen and the noodles there, except it doesn't have the dye in it. It's all white. 600 calories in here. And again, this comes in a little over 5 ounces. So if you take, they're calling this for 3 servings, but again, if you cut this in half and you use one, you get 2 meals out of each one of these. You're looking at about a little over 2.5 ounces per meal with this one right here. And then the other thing I also add is 2 tablespoons, not teaspoons, but tablespoons. I carry olive oil in a little container here. This is enough to last me a couple of weeks. And you can also buy the small bottles of olive oil if you want to carry a lot. If you're out on a long through hike, you would probably want to carry a little larger bottle. I think they're 10 or 12 ounces, something like that. So this is what I came up with. And for calories for a dinner, here's a complete meal right here, all in a Ziploc. It's got the noodles, it's got, in this one here I actually put the chicken, it's got the veggies, I haven't added the olive oil, but you're coming in here at 5 ounces for this meal. And that meal is coming in at, let's say that's $1.50. These are about $6. About $4. So you're going to get a meal here roughly about $4, maybe $3.50 to $4 for this meal, homemade. Doesn't have a lot of junk in it, and you're going to save a lot of weight, So I just thought I'd show you this. Try it out, get a dehydrator, start dehydrating all your canned meats and your fish. Comes in a lot lighter than buying this stuff in the foil packs. You want to dehydrate it, get that fluid out of your food, then you can rehydrate it out on the trail. So that is my tip for the month. Give it a try and save some weight and try to put back some of those calories at the end of the day. Okay, later. Okay, here's another version of my dehydrating process. Again, here was that can of beef strips. Got these at great value, Walmart. This is what the can looks like after you drain it. There's just a little bit of, show how full it is. About 3/4 full, the rest of it is like a liquid. You just drain that out. And then you spread it on your tray, your dehydration tray right here. What I do is I just dump the can in here and then I just squish it. In other words, I just kind of spread it, squish it, try to break up the chunks. You don't want any chunks, you want it all real thin. All right, just like this. Work it around, and that's what you end up with prior to putting it into your dehydrator. And I showed you earlier what it looks like, or I will be showing you here what it looks like after it's dehydrated. And I also tried getting the pre-cooked beans. If you go into the department, the bean department, you can get these huge cans of beans, pennies, like $1 a can, if that. These happen to be the red kidney beans, and they're already pre-cooked. So you just drain the fluids off, and you spread it on your tray, and you throw these on your dehydrator. And now these are cooked, and they're ready to be rehydrated. You just add a quarter or a third of a cup of beans in with your ramen or your noodles or whatever else you're having, your potatoes or stuffing mix. Add the beans. You get good fiber on the trail. You need fiber here. And this is another option that I've been doing. I've used different flavored black beans. These are the red kidney beans. That's another option that you can dehydrate. Real cheap, but get them pre-cooked in water and dehydrate them and add those to your meal also. So let me continue on with my process here of doing another batch. And just thought I'd give you another tip here while I was in this process. Okay, good luck.